Lesson 4. The Demiurge. Many sparks could see that something was not right and tried to evacuate before the impact, but many were caught in the artificially modified satellite conduit that was already set in its place in orbit. As the other sparks were released from their hosts in the cataclysm, and since the Gaiosphere conduit was damaged, they were also caught into the artificial conduit. There were some organics whose DNA equipped them for dimensional shifting, and were able to escape the catastrophe to dimensional pockets. However, since they are intrinsically connected to Gaia, they also are affected by the containment. It was at this time that the Shining One, aka the Demiurge, set itself up as God to the Gaiosphere ecosystem and claimed it as its own. To keep life cultivating in its altered creation, the Demiurge needed to keep the sparks bound to its world and devised multiple layers upon layers upon layers of entrapments. The spark's energy was set as the power source for the artificial construct which hacked into Gaia's foundation. This moved the transfer of energy from a state of symbiosis service to others to a state of amensalism service to self. Consumption of others became required for the independent ecosystem to be sustained. This illustration is a symbolic representation of a symbiotic energy modality. Symbiosis is defined as a relationship in which each provides for the other the conditions necessary for its continued existence. As it moves, it changes. As it changes, it moves in a constructive cycle. Life sustains life. This illustration is a symbolic representation of a amensalistic energy modality. Amensalism is defined as a type of interaction where one is harmed or destroyed while the other either benefits or remains unaffected. As it moves, it changes. As it changes, it moves in a destructive cycle. One has to die for another to live.